Peace, love, and light. Thanks for clicking on, and thanks for joining me. I am Beyond the Spectrum Tarot. So I decided to pull some cards on the energies that we're experiencing here right now with all the shifts on our planet. And, you know, I knew this was going to be a long reading, so I already pre-pulled some cards. I am using my God for Men deck and my Odin deck as well so far. So I'm going to try to see this again. Thanks for watching, because this is a lot of energy. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. So we have God. Okay, overall energy, God, creator, source. Doesn't surprise me that Sumerians came up. We have Sumerians, brothers here, which I'm going with Inky and Enlil are here. And then we have grandfather energy as well, which is ancient wisdom. I feel this stands for ancient wisdom and knowledge of many time. Many of time, many of realm. Excuse me. We have Shiva. Shiva, you know, she brings in destruction. We have the shadow, which I feel that's going to be about our sun. Our sun will be shadowed. It will be blocked. It's actually the black star will put our sun out. And as it passes by, it reignites it. That's the grand solar flash. We have lovers here. We have first responders here as well, along with Anima. Large ancient energies are here. We have Christ here, which is the blue star of Kachina. And we have Ra. And we have the red star of Kachina. So we have both the blue and the red star of Kachina here. We are in Luciferian, if you want to call it that. This is where we are right now. This is what's going on in the realms. We have Jedi as well. Excuse me. Jedi energy. Light workers. Healers. Angels. And we have a big wave. Flooding, which is already going on, and I've been picking up on that since about February or March, about waves, huge waves. We're going to have 3 of them, and flooding, and the waters will rise. Okay, we are in BIBLE events right now. Boy came out along with integral philosopher, Renaissance man, and the Illuminati. Okay, so I also pulled out this card here is about, where'd it go? This card is about huge transformation, change, heavy loss as well. I'll read these with the book, and I'm gonna read these too. That's why it's gonna be a long read. I wanted to read the energies with the eclipses, which would be the shadow as well, that have gone on and what these eclipses have brought in. And they are going to bring in, you know, a lot of not so great changes. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat my reading. I will not. We are in life events. You can take it or leave it. This is just a reading I'm doing, and I want to record it because I do like reading on the ancient ones. I've been picking up on the ancient ones psychically since February. I started getting information on an ancient Sumerian king and 2 brothers. And then we had those 2 F5 tornadoes touch down, excuse me, in Mississippi, which back in ancient times, the Titans would descend and it would look like tornadoes. I mean, 2 twin or F5 tornadoes hit touching ground at the same time, running parallel. That is something larger than us going on, is all I'm going to say about that. And Shiva is about destruction, rebirth. She's the lord of the cosmic dance. Death and rebirth, the essence of life. The essence of life is never really destroyed. You cannot destroy energy. It's just going to be transformed. This is about a huge transformation and shift. Anima. When men can be very concerned with doing manly things for forever competing to be the alpha male of the pack, which I'm kind of picking up on a battle here between brothers. If the pseudo-masculine continues to go unchecked, an inner feminine psyche or anima will erupt in fury, dragging him under in moody isolation. So this is about, and this is about Carl Jung, and we'll do more research on anima and animus. There's a wealth of information for both the clinician and the layman alike, and learn practical application of these archetypes. And I do feel like this has to do with the twins as well, because twin souls are very real. And we came here on a mission. We are the mission. We are the mission to raise the vibration here. Our love for each other, it raises the vibration. Our connection with each other and the twin connection raises the vibration of this realm of existence. It actually helps heal it. And we've been doing, this is the 6th time twins have been coming back around to do this with Mother Gaia. 6 times. This is the 6th one. So clearly we haven't been able to achieve this. We have Ra here, which Ra is here. We have the other sun here. You see the ancient ones here? See the ancient energies? They are really here. Ra. Since before recorded history, man has watched the sun rise, move across the sky and set, all while inspired with contemplative thought about the mystery of his profound origins and radiant presence. Ancient Egyptians esteemed the glorious solar phenomenon as the sun god Ra. They watched and noticed how Ra's trajectory across the sky would alter in altitude and intensify, influencing the seasons. So we're going to have a lot of change with the sun. All right, we're going to have we've already had an eclipse, and there's more to come. The black star is here. Nibiru is here. It is bringing earthly changes. The Illuminati know this, all right? They're part of it. These aren't people we're talking about. We're not talking about people. We're talking about other beings who can shapeshift to look like us and wear our genetic makeup in some way, shape, or form, and it's trickery. And I say that because Loki came out, all right? That validates more. Trickery energy is here. Midgard is a land. It's a realm. I'm going to apply it to us. He's messing with our realm, which will bring in a lot of not so great changes. And then we have Vanhanamir, which I will look that up as well, because I'm not familiar with these cards. And then I have this as a rune I will look up. Now, the ancient ones, that fire reminds me of the ancient ones. There's going to be a new spark. It's already here. And then this is a light card, very light healing card. She's connected to Odin, I can already tell, with the crow. And this is another land. This land is the afterlife. This card is about the afterlife of the realms of existence. So I will look those up as well. Then Odin showed up along with Thurs, or Thors, however you want to say that, and Asgard. Big changes are coming. More changes are coming. So let me look up these cards. Let me start with these 3 here, because they came out together. These 4, sorry. These 4 came out together. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this card right here. The realm of Heel, or Hell, is located under one of these 3 roots of, I don't know how to say this word, Yggdrasil. The goddess Hel is one of Loki's children. She was thrown into the Niflheim by Odin and granted power over all 9 realms if she agreed to host the people who died of old age or illness. She lives in a hall known as Elginir, which is surrounded by high walls, a large gate, and a ferocious watchdog. In many ways, this realm infers a different concept of the afterlife. In pre-Christian times, okay, this is before the Christians got a hold of everything and twisted and turned things. And I'm not saying this as anything against that, okay? This reading is not about that whatsoever. I'm reading what I'm reading, and I'm reading the energies. This isn't about no organized religion at all. So check that off. Please put that aside. In pre-Christian times, the Vikings viewed the hereafter as a continuation of life. The Norse did not have a concept of hell ruled by Satan and filled with rotting corpse. Instead, they believed in a great hall where dead people eat, drink, fight, and sleep. Does this sound familiar? I'm asking you, as the viewer. Doesn't this sound familiar? If you have drawn this card, do not be afraid. Rather, see this as offering a new way for you to perceive death and dying. The Heal card indicates that you have moved forward and gained insight into life after death, seeing death as a transition to another world and a way of being. There is freedom in this card. You are now able to walk through the 9 realms. There is, again, way more here. We are living in a supernatural world. I feel like this is what we're actually living in. And yes, we don't just, we move on. We transition. We are in a huge transitional period right now. Okay, let's look up this one. We'll start with this one because I found it. This one is Jotunheim, World of Giant. Okay, Jotunheim is a land of giants, home of the Jotnar. Another name for this realm is Utgard, meaning beyond the fence. It is also the capital of Jotunheim. This realm is a wild, chaotic place where giants inhabit the wilderness. Borders of deep, dark forests, mountain peaks, and grim landscapes surround this inhospitable land. There is always winter and unending cold. The great river Eyfingr separates Asgard from Jotunheim, and a wall named Gastrumnir protects the inner dwelling of Jotunheim. Yggdrasil in the Tree of Life has 3 roots. Under the second root lies Mirmir's Well, which is in the realm of Jotunheim. This well is a holy place and the source of wisdom that helped the gods retain their ancestral traditions. It is carried by Mimir, a wise counselor of the gods. Odin wanted this knowledge and gave one of his eyes for a drink from the well. The giants of Jotunheim menace humans and the gods, and this goes back to Thor when Loki finds out he is one of these. I think these are like the frost giants, or the ones that are freeze everything. The giants of Jotunheim menace humans and the gods. Their relationship were fraught with conflict. Many stories and depictions of the Jotunheim giants allude to their troubled relationship with humans, the gods, lovers, children, and their interference in marriage and wars. If you have drawn Jotunheim, you are going to become involved with something unusual. A journey, a calling, or a person may come into your life that takes you to the outer edges of reality. That sounds bomb. Your consciousness is going to shift, and the boundaries you once understood are no longer applicable. You need a walk on the wild side, and you must trust you will obtain the knowledge. So this tells me we are going to experience so much more that we forgot about. That's very profound to me. Okay, let's continue on. This is all about the Christ template. The Christ consciousness goes back to the ancient Sumerians and the ancient Sumerian text who made us. They made us. The Ankh, see if it's in this picture. The Ankh, which is the cross with the top, is the breath of God, the breath of life. It's all in the ancient Sumerian text. I am not making up one thing about this whatsoever. And it's, my guides have been waking me up to this big time for quite some time. And it's all fallen together. It actually blows my mind how much I have validated, even through other people who that don't even know me or having similar experiences. It's really beautiful and mind-blowing. Let me find this card here, the Idun. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. These cards, the name's wrong. Idun is the goddess and the guardian of the sacred apples, given to her by the giant Thajizi. These apples provide the gods with eternal life. Without them, they become old and gray, showing that they are mortal. More importantly, Idun holds the key to eternal life in the Asia. By drawing this card, Idun indicates that you have the blessing of good health and great inner beauty. She also reminds you that to maintain good health and beauty, you must be diligent in self-care, not only on a physical, but also on a spiritual, emotional level. So this goes back to us taking care of our vessels to ascend. Watch what we're eating, watch what we're putting in our body. I've been really, naturally doing that anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've eaten some crap food too, but I don't eat a bunch. I eat, or I don't eat, or I'll fast. And that's about the ascension. Okay, Asgard is a heaven as well. Heaven, enclosure of the Asia. Asgard is the home of the Norse gods. There are two tribes, the Aesir, A-E-S-I-R, Aesir, who dwell in Asgard, and the Vanir, who live on the Vanaheimer. Asgard is fortress in the sky and connected by a rainbow bridge known as the Bifrost, to Midgard, the home of human civilization. Does that sound familiar? Asgard, a world unto its own, is a place of beauty with trees and rivers and a large castle that is home to the Aesir. Asgard is circular, like the other 9 realms, representing planets or spheres of understanding. The energetic vibration, because it all goes to the energy and frequency of the Aesir in their home, is not compatible with giants or humans. A high wall was particularly built around the fortress by a master laborer who only agreed to do the job with the help of his horse, Svandalfari, and Aesir had hired him based on Loki's advice. 3 days before completion of the wall, Loki turned himself into a mare and distracted Svaldari. The master laborer went into a rage and revealed his identity. He was a giant. The gods called upon Thor to kill him. A short time later, Loki gave birth to an 8-legged foal, the best horse among the gods. Never mind the fact that Loki gave birth to a horse, the card Asgard has a message for you. Things are not always as they appear, and the reality you live in is not all there is. Choose ceremony and ritual to alter your consciousness and enter another realm. Asgard is a very benevolent place, symbolic of a higher consciousness. You have been called upon to align yourself with the highest order of the gods. The Aesir is instructing you to handle your life with grace and care. Show reverence because you may be chosen for a divine encounter. Your earthbound experience of this card recognizes the gods are among us. And they are, and it's all over this reading. We have ancient Sumerian gods, if you will, are here. We have Odin here. The 9 realms of existence. We're in it. This is blowing my mind. I'm trying to pull this all together. Okay, so we have a son, brother, and okay, so this to me goes with the brothers and the grandfather and the Sumerians, the boy, which maybe means Christ, because it came out with Christ as well. Okay, so now let's look up Vanaheima. I can find it here. Alright, hold on. I apologize. Just stand by. Okay. Okay, so this is another existence in the 9 realms as well. Vanaheima is one of the 9 realms and situated west of Asgard. It is a home to the tribe known as the Vanir, led by Freyja and Freya and Jord. The Vanir live in a wild, untamed world that has no boundaries. Vanaheima is a place of beauty and thought to be the counterpart of Asgard. This lush, abundant landscape has fields of flowers, crops, trees, water filled with life. Does that sound familiar? The Vanir represent fertility. In drawing this card, you are receiving a special gift of creativity. It may entail a new offspring. There was a son here, so maybe that's telling us, again, the Son of God, which is a son, is here. And if you want to take this reading as a personal reading, maybe this could obviously mean something for us as well on this journey, the star seeds here. In drawing this card, you are receiving a special gift of creativity. It may entail a new offspring or idea that will blossom and create prosperity, both in the physical and spiritual sense. You are blessed with fertility. It is time to sow the seeds and watch your crops grow. So it's all surrounding Asgard, which really makes sense to me. Okay, and then Loki is definitely trickster energy. So we have Asgard and Miska. We have a lot of realms here coming through. The gateways are open to these realms. If we watch what you're eating, okay, because you can ascend better into going into these realms through your meditations. I went through one this morning. It was mind-blowing. The way it appeared to me, it was really mind-blowing. I can't even put it into words. But it looked like, if you've seen the last Avengers movie, Endgame, the way they go through the realms, the way that looked, that's how it looked. And it was like pixelated but squares, and then like I could see clearly into this realm of existence. It was the coolest thing. Okay, let me look up Thursday. I'm gonna go with Thursday. We have new beginnings in relationships, so the twins are coming together. This confirms twins are coming together for me as well, because we make a difference. We make a huge difference here in union. I mean, we can make it on our own as well, because it's union within oneself first. But it's ultimately union with your twin. The Merkaba split off to experience the female and the male on this journey in separate bodies. And I know the ones who watch my video know, because most of them are twins themselves. Alright, let me find this card real quick. And my dog is going to need to go out, so I will need to let her out in a minute. I don't know how to pause this on my phone. I don't have pause on my phone, so... Alright, this is a gateway. Ha! I just said a gateway. Damn, Skippy. Thurs is a powerful rune. It represents a portal that holds the energy of transformation and destruction. It contains the same devastating power as Thor's hammer. Okay, this feels like CERN to me. what they're doing with CERN. Wow. Okay. Sit and contemplate from a place of non-action, which will allow you to prepare. Look deep into your inner self and examine what is hidden, tucked away in the shadow self. Recognize what needs illuminating before passing through this gateway. When you draw this rune, Thor's is indicated that you are ready to make contact with the divine. This is how this is happening for us. We are ascending through our meditations in vibration. It's a harmonic shift. Sorry, hold on 1 second, please. Okay, girl. Come on, baby. Watch out. It's like so pressing here. Oh, that air feels so damn good. You want to go or not? So what I'm seeing from this so far is clearly we're in a huge transformation, and we are able to connect into different realms of existence. Clearly watch what we're eating, putting in our body. Clearly we're all a work in progress, but we're able to, I feel like that's the shift. That's the grand solar flash. I really do. I really feel that with my soul, that's how it's going to happen, by us going within to eternal bliss, to find our own way to the next level, because these have been an obstacle course we've been in. Archangel Michael like level, if you will. Like, if you want to, compare it to like a video game. Okay, this is like the boss level, the Archangel Michael, the Archangel realm, the level this was set up as, to see where we are spiritually. I mean, 6 tries for the twins? 6? That's a lot. That's a lot, and we have to succeed. We do. There is no other option. Okay, let's see here. I want to pull some UFO cards as well that I have here. To try to understand more why the Sumerians, what are the Sumerians going to do while they're here? Alter DNA, absolutely. With that VACCINE. And the only reason why I'm spelling it is because of the algorithms. If they start picking up on words, they'll I don't know. They mess with your videos. Okay. Alright, my guides, why are the ancient, knowing the history that 36,000 years they come back around, how are they going to reveal themselves? Even though most of us know they're here, they're going to really reveal themselves as well. Yeah, see, they're overlooking us. They watch us from the moon. And they do. The moon is, see, this backs it up for me. I've been seeing ships in the sky. I've captured ships in the sky. Many other people have too. And it's not all nuts and bolts and stone either. It's someone would call it clouds. It's not. It's energy. It's high vibrational energy. They watch us through our electronics. This is about the crash sites. Some have crashed as well. You're not going to hear that in the mainstream news. And it has ancient writings on it. Those who are seeking are researching the Sumerian texts, like myself. I've been reading a lot on this to help me understand what this is really all about. This is why I'm doing this reading. It's not going to be exact science, but I haven't really been off on my readings, my ancient readings at all. So I trust that. Research. Do your research on the ancient ones. More than just the Bible as well. Alright? Many people have been having, there has been contact. There has. We would call them our angels or guides as well. See, there has been contact. People are seeing ships in the sky. and they're watching us. Okay, what is their plan for us? What is the ancient Sumerians' plans? What is with the ancient lovers here? Which I'm feeling like, for some reason, Isis and Osiris with this. I mean, maybe there's other ancient lovers and the twins coming together as well, because those would be, we would be ancient lovers as well. Yeah, see, to reconstruct the DNA. The VACCINE. I'm telling you. This is their altering. And them being here wakes up our DNA as well. Oh, wow, guys just jumped right out. Yeah, they descending down here. But that goes back to the tornadoes for me. The two sons and the father. Bringing in changes to the world. This is what we're guided to do, meditate. There has been contact with the first responders, because that card came up as well. First responders came up. Military are having contact with them. I think the military, I know they are working with them, because I've captured images of that. And I believe this is the death card, which is transformation. Kind of creepy. Sorry, I didn't make these cards, but these are very rare cards. To bring changes. Some not so nice. New beginnings. Okay. How will they affect us? And I'm talking us regular Joes here on the planet. The star seeds that are here. How are they going to affect us? What would they like to say to us at this time through these cards? Yeah, see, they're here. That's the Chariot, bringing that ancient energy in. We have been bound for a long time. Okay, we've been under a spell. As I was saying, the military have had contact with them. This is that spell we were born under that we're waking up now from it, with the altering of the DNA, the waking up of our DNA. Where'd that card go? Which would be the Magician in the regular tarot, but see, he's got that DNA strand there. Okay, so the birds are very important as well. They are, how to explain this? Someone sent me a picture of catching a ship in a tree. Not like this, but it's a different dimension. Okay, it's not so 3D that you think. It's a different dimension they come through. Okay, and the birds, pay attention to the birds, because some days they will not, fly higher than the treetop. I've noticed that. Or they'll fly tree to tree. They won't go up high in the sky, and that tells me that there's something much bigger up there, that they will not fly higher than the treetops. Because birds don't like to feel like they have anything covering them. So they'll stay low. Pay attention to the birds. Big time. We will have strength. I feel like that to me is the Lion of Judah. This is the strength card. Very powerful. The Lion of Judah is very powerful. The golden light. Some of them are bringing in that golden, I don't know, something golden. Because I keep picking up on that too with the golden, I don't know, realm, template that we're going into, or race. And I don't like to use that word because that's very 3D. The golden souls, something golden. It's going to give us strength. Here's that wave. Okay, the waters are going to rise. They already are. Nibiru is bringing in, them being here, the ancient ones, are shifting our atmosphere huge. Or maybe something else is. I don't know. But they definitely have, I feel like they have some kind of control over it, over this. They're part of it. All right, their pussy is the more water. They're part of it. They come in through the sun. The sun is a portal. And yeah, there are many of us doing research on them as well. They're aware of it. They know. Be mindful not, if you see something, like, doesn't mean it's aggressive. Some are seeing these beings as well. They're in the sky. They're huge. You know, like I said before in videos, our soul is so huge. I don't know how it fits in this vessel. It's huge doesn't even describe how big our soul is. So when when you're seeing faces and things in the clouds, those are spiritual beings using the plasma in the clouds to form, to show you, and I think that's really amazing. I don't believe they show themselves to everybody, and you're talking higher deities as well. I mean, benevolent, high vibrational beings, not low. I'm not talking all low. This is a lot of high vibrational beings coming in to wake up our DNA so we can shift. I do see that, and I feel that as well. The Illuminati are trying to stop it. They're on their way out, and they are. Let's see. What's this? We're being guided to listen to philosophers and do our own study on this subject as well. We are Homo sapiens sapiens, okay? The ancient Sumerians made us. Do your research. Look it up. They're telling me look it up. One great truth just stuck out to me. The integral theory of Ken Wilber presents a powerful exploration into a container where the advent of the internet and personal computers we have at our fingertips most, if not all, information known to mankind, some true, some false, some deterrent, somewhere in between, all of it utterly useless without discerning wisdom in the integral philosopher. In this moment, take inventory of any subjects, talents, and skills where you feel depth, knowledge, and expertise. How does this breadth of knowledge shape you in a unique perspective? Does it limit you or open you? So it should be opening you, the knowledge that you're learning about this as well. Okay? Again, they don't want you knowing. They know all about this, and they don't want you knowing it. They're on the dollar bill. They're everywhere. Look at the sun. Look at the pyramids. Something's going to happen with the pyramids. I feel it. These are like they're going to wake up. They're going to... I feel like they were a power station, and from what I understand, this is where they made us. They were like factories, if you will, some of them, not all of them. All right, and this is about the evolution, which is not even true. They changed, it is to a point, because they altered our DNA. They have altered our DNA here many times. This is like a big we're like a big science test. But we starseeds are light beings. We bring healing, love, and light. We are the sun. We are of the Son of God. We are gods. We are gods, and they know it. That's why all of this that's been going on the past few months, they're trying to keep us down. They're trying to put out our light. That's why they're creating this VACCINE as well, to kill the God spark in us, to take it out, to put it out. The Jedi are here to help us with this energy that's coming in. You're going to see more lightning. Those are celestial objects repelling from our celestial object that we're on or in, or however you want to label that as well. Those are also beings descending. It's many different things, but The Jedi, the light workers are here. The high vibrational angels are here. The benevolent ones are here to help us in this process. These guys are in their mountains right now. They're taking care of themselves. They know what's coming. That's why they all stepped down. We have comets coming in, which are not comets. They look like rock, but they're not. They are high vibrational beings. Alright, let's see how it's going to affect our land here. Our realm, our Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia, how is all this going to affect us here, besides the waters rising, earthquakes happening, and volcanoes going off? How do we prepare? What do you advise us to prepare, besides stocking up on food, things like that? And this reading is not to promote any kind of fear whatsoever. This is just ancient knowledge. Again, entertainment purposes only. Take what you need, leave the rest. However, I believe different. I don't believe this is entertainment. This is really real. This is what's really going on. I see the in-between. And when you're waking up, you start seeing the in-between. You start seeing the synchronicities going on. You start asking yourself this question: what am I doing here? I didn't sign up for this shit. I don't remember. And I take back your sovereignty. You are a sovereign being here. Undo any and all contracts that you, oh God, how's that the word? Release any and all contracts that you don't even remember agreeing to, that are any kind of low vibrational, other than the Christ consciousness and God, the Almighty, the creator of all that is. That's who we are here. We are here bringing this Christ template in. We are the Christ template. The clay woman. This backs up we were made. If you go back to the ancient Sumerian text, it talks about their pottery, their pots that they carried around with them. That's how they made us. It was forbidden to do that. The Heavenly Father said, no, He's the only one that can create. Well, the Nephilim, which are the ancient Sumerians, fell. They fell to earth and made us as Slavs. We are going to experience oppression, and we are. That is coming. It's kind of here in its own way, already. Okay, Mother Gaia, what can you just give us some beautiful advice here? I hear meditate. Crone of Pentacles. We are going to go back to old ways as well. We are going back to gardening. Yep, see, gardening. Farming our own land. Many are already doing this as well. This is about getting back into Mother Earth, recreating the great Corn Mother, the Mother of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Trying to think what happened back in May. And then we have something in Capricorn season. December is very pivotal as well. The Dreamer. I have to get the book for these cards. This is manifesting your life. Okay, we can manifest our journey. We have the power to do that. We do. Truly do. We are a dream within a dream within a dream. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card and wrap this reading up. So just remember, we have trickster energy here, and that comes in all shapes and sizes. We are going through a portal. We are in a Stargate right now. September is going to be a big change. Something's coming up in September for us as well. She's one of a twin as well. Through these moon cycles, we are definitely going through a portal. Big changes. Things will be revealed. Things will be enlightened. The many secrets that we have been kept from, the lies upon lies that we have come in on is an insane level of lies. Yeah. What a web we weave. The World Wide Web. I do feel like CERN is doing something to change this. And Mother Gaia will not have it. She will not. She will reweave another world. And there is another world for us to ascend. Remember, we have 2 suns. We have 3 altogether, but we have 2 suns here. We have suns here as well from different realms of existence as well. Thor, Loki, Odin, and then we have the Sumerians. And this is just to plant a seed for you, if you hopefully want to do the research on what's really going on. This is not what you think it is. This is way bigger. This is all supernatural, baby, and it's all about to get even more supernatural. Yeah, see, we have higher beings. Our higher selves are sending healing light to us, our downloads. We are getting downloads daily to help us ascend. Here's the golden light again. Golden light is very pivotal. Something golden. Something very golden. All right, I'm going to wrap up this reading. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. You know, and I hope this reading resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I'm here to just plant seeds for those who are awakening and are awake. The ones that are star seeds. See this? Okay, so that's the weather. That would be like a tornado. That's what they look like, the clouds. They blend in with the clouds. They affect our weather here. They affect our weather. They are really here. They are bringing in ancient energy to wake us up. Our star family is really here. Every realm of existence is here, because when our star goes out and gets reignited, they get a surge of energy from it as well. Because we're energy. We are constant energy and constant motion, constantly moving. We have the breath of God in us. We are gods. We have God DNA in us. That is a fact. A medical fact. Anyway, thanks for chilling. I really appreciate it. I am Beyond the Spectrum Tarot. If you would like a private reading, I am available for that as well at beyondthespectrumtarot@yahoo.com. And my dog is whining, so I'm going to end this video. Peace, love, and light. You are the divine spark. You are divine light. There is no separation. That's the illusion. Peace.